Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wake up, wake up, good afternoon, Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke, broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Right now, we're going to call upon him to lead us in prayer. Can we please bow our heads and pray? Ask Chukwu Okike Abiyama for guidance and for protection. Let us pray.
Without whom we cannot function, and unto him we give every honor and every adoration. Wherever you are, I will ask you, if you are in the spirit, to remain so. If you are outside the spirit, we ask you to come into it, because what we are preaching from here is a gospel of redemption, as directed by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself in heaven. And this very gospel, we must preach it. Therefore, we must pray. We give thanks unto thee, O Elohim, for there is none like thee. There can never be any like thee. You are the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. Our lives are in the palm of your hands. We commit all that we are unto thee. We have come as the ancients did before us, as our ancestors did before we came, to offer praise and adoration unto your holy name and no other. For we do not worship any idol. We do not worship anything born of a human being. We do not worship anything carved out of a tree. We do not bow down before anything molded with the hands of men. It's only thee that we worship. That is why we have come this very evening on this hallowed platform that you yourself created, to offer you unadulterated praise and to hand over to thee all that we can ever become, because Biafra is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself. You decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee. We will continue to worship thee. And as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, oh Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, and you will bless me, and you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Ise, Ise, Ise.
God that answers. You are who you are, yes you are. When I seek you, me I know where I will find you. You have never left me alone. When I ask, me I know that you will do what no man can never do for me. When I know you open your heart, you open your doors to let me. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Nissi. Akulechenda Jehovah Buli Wamelu, Onye Keruba Jehovah Tawana Nissi. When I pray, I have a thought of them. You are who you are, yes you are. When I seek you, do you know where I can find? You will never me alone. When I ask, me I know that you will do. What no man can never do for me. Yeah. When I knock, you go open your heart. Open your doors to let me. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah, call me she. Jehovah Yahweh, Yahweh, let me see. I couldn't take my Yahweh, Bully Wamelu. Oh, you get the room, Yahweh, let me see. When I cry, you wipe away my tears. You have filled my mouth with laughter. When I'm weak, you strengthen me. A mountain up with wings like eagle. When I'm down, you lifted me. You're the glory and the lifter of my head. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah, call me she. I couldn't tell my love that no one is like you, Lord. No one compares to you. Hey, I've searched all over the world, I found nobody.
All we want to be the radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra.
We are not like other people. Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world, bar none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist, because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu, and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Thank you, one more time. I say welcome to another live broadcast from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra. Today is the 24th day, and tomorrow is a very special day. I hope you all remember. What is special about tomorrow? I'll tell you. Our leader, Mazi Iyke, celebrates his birthday tomorrow. So I wish all of us to get ready to wish him a very, 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 very happy birthday. Tomorrow, September 25th, the great man was born. And before I continue, let me make a few announcements here. It says, the first one here is join Mazi Iyke on this special program on Radio Biafra. The program is coming in June 25th. Yeah, I think so. Tomorrow. Yeah, it's somebody says Moru is beyond. The topic will be justice to insecurity in Biafra land, and the criminality in the struggle for the restoration of Biafra. And the questions and answers to be interactive. I think it's one Chinedu's program that is coming in on the Radio Biafra House program. That's what it's going to be, guys. I may know so much that I have to be changing my glasses up and down. You know that what I'm saying? Okay, I can't find the other glass now, but I still have to read with this one regardless. I have a special one that I read with because tata. All right, it's fun. Tomorrow, be there with our leader. Our leader is celebrating a birthday tomorrow. I'm going to have a very special program for him, and then the church people are coming in tomorrow. My sister, Wokike, and the Christian Association, they are coming in tomorrow to make a special broadcast in memory of our leader in celebration of his birthday that comes in 25th. So you'll be here with them tomorrow. I'll be here too to host them for tomorrow. All right, let me read this. Says, Soludo's murderous militia in Anambra State. We'll hear from IPOB soon. I think I read this yesterday, but I'm going to read it again this morning. The attention of the global movement and the family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership and command of the great liberator of Biafran freedom, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the reckless and unjustifiable murder of innocent citizens of Biafra in Anambra State by the secret militia, Ibubago security outfit, created in Anambra State by Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo. IPOB want to bring to their knowledge of the Biafrans and criminals the criminal activities of Soludo's militia and Ibubago security outfit in Anambra State. Biafrans should recollect that IPOB had earlier informed the Biafran people and the general public that Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, has secretly set up a Ibubago security outfit simply to begin the covert elimination of IPOB members. Now it is clear that the governor wants to turn the peaceful state of Anambra State into flame, and nobody should blame IPOB because we contributed more than 80% of the peaceful environment that our people are seeing in Anambra State today. And Soludo will not be allowed to destroy this present peaceful state affairs. Soludo must be held responsible for whatever happens in Anambra State going forward. If they continues to use the Ibubago militia to be prolificing Biafrans and eliminating them because they have paintings or tattoos on their body, if he believes that he has now established himself and continue to use these murderers against innocent Biafran civilian population, then IPOB wishes him good luck. The atrocities of this evil security outfit is very pronounced in Nnewi, Idemili South and North, including other important towns and communities in Anambra State. IPOB want to advise Soludo to ask those governors in the southeastern states, especially Imo and Ebonyi states, what is happening on their states, because they refuse to heed to the genuine advice preferred to them by IPOB against setting up this Ibubago security outfit. ESN, Eastern Security Network, must be prepared because for these criminals created by Soludo, they are abducting and killing many of us, and we must not give anyone any opportunity or room to use Biafra land and the lives of the Biafran people to further their political ambition and curry favor from the Fulani Caliphate. We are not only in charge, but we must be seen to take charge without looking backwards. Professor Soludo should prepare his bunch of killers for the battle ahead. We advise you to caution those in charge of them to stop tampering with anybody suspected to be IPOB members or sympathizers, but you refuse to do so because you think that IPOB is responsible for criminalities going on in your state. Your predecessors saw that IPOB does not engage in criminality because we are focused on our liberation struggle, notwithstanding that he invited the Janjaweed soldiers and Fulani headsmen in Anambra State to murder Biafrans and IPOB members at Mpo on the 29th day of May and on the 30th of May 2016. Soludo should be informed that IPOB does not compromise when it comes to our agitation for freedom and the well-being of the security of Biafrans. We shall definitely act to protect our people and our land, to discriminate to the global community that IPOB is not happy in the killings of IPOB members in Anambra State. Now it is very evident that your true intention of setting up a Bubago and nickname them AVG. I don't know what that stands for. Those killers who hand over these criminals to command for the sole purpose of kidnapping, torturing, and murdering innocent Biafrans and IPOB family members will soon pay dearly for their crimes. Just watch the next line of action from IPOB. This is written by Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. This is a story that we have to really, really put our minds to. All of you that are doing this mischievous job of pointing at our people and killing them, you have to understand that we are watching you. We know you. We know who you are. You can run, but you cannot hide, unless you are not in Biafra land. We know you. We know your home. We know your families. We know all of them. So whatever you want to do, keep on doing it. Your time will come when you pay for it. There's no doubt about it. We don't have any. We have no plans.
All witnesses.
What we want is our freedom. Yesterday, I got a series of calls for something that I posted on Facebook. A lot of people are misunderstanding what I'm trying to say, where I'm going. But when they call me and I talk to them, they seem to feel that they were not thinking in that direction. What did I post? I didn't post anything that is extraordinary. I only said something that I feel. So many comments, everybody's talking. Those my followers, actually. I wouldn't say everybody, because everybody's not following me. My followers are talking and they're commenting on it and they're saying all kinds of things. But you see, the point is that what I was just trying to point out was something that is very, very simple, very interesting that I said. I passed it on especially to that man who calls himself P2B. What I tried to tell him and make him understand is that we know the game. We are beyond what they are doing. Our sister, I quoted our sister, our sister Uju, Professor Uju Anya. I quoted her what she said, what was said on her program, the number of people that were murdered, one of our people that were massacred during the war and before the war. By who? Who are the orchestrators of this murder? The British people, the British government, the Queen Elizabeth, that witch that just died. I quoted her, then I'm asking with all good humor, Peter Obi, why do you want to connive with these people that have killed your people over the years? When I said this, I meant what I said. And like I said, I got not less than 5 calls from Biafra land, about 3 from here in the United States. There are people that know me, that follow me, that are my friends on Facebook. They call to say, why are you thinking like this now? The way you are talking, it looks like IPOB or Biafra is against P2B. I said, no. You don't understand us. We are Biafrans. We are not interested in whatever politics that Nigeria, the zoo, is doing. Because the zoo is finished. Why do you think we should be interested? We are talking about our freedom. Our freedom is very paramount. I'm only speaking about that man because I feel so disappointed in him. There are other presidential candidates. I don't really care about it. And in fact, one of the people that called me, he said, do you know you are creating a room for Tinubu to become president? I said, go to hell with you and Tinubu and all of you guys are a bunch of balloons. You're not thinking. Why would our brother go and support the people that have been killing us? Is he not aware of it? Peter Obi is not illiterate. He went to school. He's educated. He must have read history. I don't know when he was born, but at least there are information out there for him to enable himself. Even if they offer to support you, say, no, thank you. Just very no. I wouldn't even be seen in the picture with you. You went there, you declared your presidency there. In the midst of the people that have hacked us to death. Our generations have been killed. Our children have been starved to death. Peter Obi, you are very much aware. I don't even know how you escaped that kwashiorkor because you must have been young at that time. The kwashiorkor wasn't something that was hidden. Most of us, I'm using myself as an example, survived the kwashiorkor. Why? Because we were in the army. At least I was eating. When people that have food, they see me in khaki at that age, they want to offer. Caritas, the Christian Association, they were all throwing food at us, but they were the older people at home and the babies who could not go out to get food. All these people were murdered. What did they do? Nothing. The old man, my father was old. My father didn't have kwashiorkor, but at least I know somebody in my family who had it. The babies were just bones and skeleton. And Peter Obi is conniving with these same British people that did all this nonsense to us. I'm not talking history. I'm talking something that I experienced. I saw it with my eyes. I saw it. Such inhumanity from this evil that they call British. Peter Obi is starving with them. God will punish you and all of them. You youths that are jumping, obedient, you are foolish. You are stupid. You are not thinking. Because if you have your brains, if you have something in your skull, you first of all know that anybody who has been in that Nigerian politics for the past 60 years and you hear his name, put the name, set a fire on it, step on it. Don't bring in any of them because they are coming in to continue where they stopped. We passed through it. We are older now. We are trying to save you from going through what we have gone through. Listen to us. There's a saying when they say, how many times will something happen to you before you learn something? He said, I wouldn't wait it to happen to me. I'll learn from somebody who is more experienced, somebody who has seen the same thing. We have seen it all. I personally have seen it. There's nothing out there that you people come and tell people like us we know. I was a crazy youth. At my 17, I'm not the quiet person that they think. I jumped from there, became a musician, so you know what that meant. I was really, really, really living my life and I saw all this. I was not a politician. I was not such a great guy, but I had friends. I had people that loved me anyway. I had followers. But I see these things. I was not carried away by anything. Now we're trying to pass the experience to you, the knowledge to you, not to go through what we went through. You are falling back victim to the nonsense that. Why do you want to get involved in Nigerian politics in the first place? Why do you want to vote? Vote for what? You voting to keep Nigeria? You crazy. There's something wrong with you. You guys are just mad. Why do you want to keep it? What is Nigeria in the first place? What does it mean to you? The British man came there and called you Nigeria and you're answering. You don't even know if Nigeria is the name of a demon that served the British, that Amosu that just died. You don't know. What does it mean? Ask yourself, when you say Chuku or you say Abasi or you say Tamono, you don't know what it means. Ulise, you know what it means. But when they say Nigeria, one demon that is answering that name, and that is what is killing all of you. I'm not making it up. I'm talking. I'm talking because I know what I'm saying. Ask yourself one question. What does Nigeria mean? What is the meaning of the word Nigeria? Demon. The demons, they have their names. When you call that name, just call that name every day and you see the way the country is going. Look at your nation. And somebody's getting up. I want to keep Nigeria. We'll speak all the grammar in the world. We haven't heard all that before. What kind of grammar are you going to speak? I know that people like the likes of Nnamdi, they are all turning in their grave. Because all they will think is, see what we have done. But that is a process. That time is gone. Somebody say, why do you think about the past? The past will repeat itself. There's no difference between the past and the future unless you make a change. Nobody knows tomorrow. Who told you nobody knows tomorrow? Tomorrow will be like today unless you change something. Let's stop fooling us. Let's stop using words because people are saying something. Oh, you don't know tomorrow. Drop email. Like will be like today. The only thing can change. Tomorrow can only change if you change something now, today, where you are. Since 1914 that they created that monster. They brought that monster and gave you that name, and all of you jump. You are not asking yourself what is the problem. All the resources, the mineral resources, the money, the oil, everything came there. Where are we? Where are we? Where is that country? Because you know what? That demon is in charge. That demon called Niger. I'm telling you. That Mojo on Niger is a name. Every day you say Nigeria, you are praying to a God that you don't even know. And that demon will come. Let people keep on. When you see they are not, because people are not really sitting down to think. I don't want to call his name. One of my friends that I spoke to yesterday. When I was talking to him, he was completely silent on the phone. At the point I had to say hello. He said, yeah, I'm here, I'm listening to you. He was now thinking. Because I said, people that murdered your ancestors. They killed you, they came in here, they say you, they gave you a name, Nigeria, and you all jump. You don't know where he got the name from. He didn't even try to create a Wazobia. Let us say this is a Wab, so then Bia. No, he didn't do that. He just gave you a name, and all of you took the name. And you have been answering that name since that time till today. Where have you gone with the name? All the mineral resources. Oh, giant of Africa. Yeah, giant. With all the oil boom and everything, where are you today? What progress have you made? When they talk, somebody said, Iyke, do you think everybody will be like America? What are you talking about? America is not heaven. But they are using what they have to get what they need. They are in control. They have a structure. These same people, this same demon, this same witch, these people that they call the Great Britain, they came here. These are people that came on their own to this country. Then they came here they fought them. They kicked them out. Let's take control of our life. And that's why they are the way they are. Today now, that same country that they call Britain, they are depending on America, because if America says no to something, they have no choice. They sit on you Africans. They come, they communalize you, they kill you, they colonize you. Somebody, comedian said colon. Colon is a part of the body where everything is turned to shit. And that's exactly what they are. That is precisely what they are. Anything they touch, they turn it to shit. They never give up. Why can't they leave Nigeria alone? Why? They look for a stooge. They started with a Fulani stooge. At the end of before they handed over, according to them, they had a doba. Doba was like something you climb the horse and you play. It's like a hockey that they play on top of the horse. They played it with the North and the North won. They pretended as if the Northern people won, and then they gave them the staff. In other words, they're giving them the staff of Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to you. That's why they are doing what they are doing. The same British people are still roaming around. They gave us APC, PDP. Those people have wrecked the country. Now they find out that they've lost grounds. So now they're looking for another stooge. All of a sudden, they grab P2B. I heard him say, I'm not desperate to be president. You are. You are desperate to be president. Let me tell you. All of you are desperate to be, but you don't have anything to offer. I am talking about you because you are supposed to be my brother. I don't care about I don't care about Tinubu. I don't care about Atiku Abubakar. I don't care about any of them. But I'm talking to you, P2B, because you are my brother. How can you go to connive with somebody who has killed my ancestors? It's so shameful. It's so disgusting. It is so shameful. You see, the way God works, Chukwu Okike Abiyama has a way. He didn't give you the knowledge of hiding this thing. He just brought you out because you are desperate. You want to rule. You want to become president. You went and bring the same people that have held us down for hundreds of years. You are conniving with them. You are embracing them. You are using them because you are desperately in need of ruling Nigeria, where you know you cannot even do anything. Because none of you, not even Jesus will come here and change this country today. No. Because there are laws that are in place. 1 + 1 can never be 3. It has to be 2, unless you break certain laws. The country is all messed up. Anybody coming out today to say he is trying to make Nigeria good, are you mad? What? How do you expect to do the same thing every day, all over the year, and expect a different result? No. People, what are you afraid of? Especially the masses that are dying of hunger, that they are starving to death. They have nothing really to lose. They're already on the ground. They are the people trying to keep Nigeria one. Hey. Those who are on the ground, you're on the ground already. You shouldn't fear to fall. You're already on the ground. You are afraid they push you and you're going to fall. Fall to where? You are on the ground already. These are people that I don't really understand it. It's unimaginable. I can't imagine it, honestly. These are people that they are playing this game of, Igbo man must be president. That is a presidency. The tribe has nothing to do with what's happening. You guys are not even thinking at all. We are not saying that whoever is going to be Chinese man can be president of Nigeria. It does not matter who is the president. You have no structure. The soup that you cooked is rotten. The same people that prepared the dishes that Baroka are the same people that are still doing it today, struggling today to make sure that thing that they created, that Ochanja market, that big market that they created. No, it is you that these people left. When they left, before they left, according to them, let's take it when they had the independence. Most of the white people didn't go. They went to the north. They became lecturers. They became teachers. They didn't want to go back to their country. They wanted to stay in the north, the people that they can fool around, the people that they can mess up with, the people that get their brains already messed up. Back with me, they don't care. They don't care what you do, just long as they're pulling their cats and their goats and their nama here and there and selling. That's it. So now they came to the south. They came to Eastern region. That's what we used to answer in those days. Beautiful Eastern region. I remember it very well. I remember it very, very well. When I close my eyes, I think of my friends when I was in high school. Finishing our WAEC was just, now I'm going to go to Coal City. I'm going to become an agriculturalist. I'm going to study agriculture in the university and all that. Those were the good old days. And then these same British people, this same Satan that God brought into this world, said to people, you know what? If you don't divide them, these people are going to rule you. Divide them. Separate, just go to the family and cut them into 2. And while they are fighting themselves, rob them, steal from them. They went to River State and told Okrika man, oh, you are not Igbo. Then while Okrika man will say, Ikem Nabia, I am coming. He's not Igbo. His answer was Adimma. He's not Igbo. They changed their name to Fulani name. Yes. But you know something? They know what they have done. They went, look at, and the point is that because of time, because that's the Fulani game, that's how they play the game. They come in, they tell you, they divide you in order to rule you. Britain, go and read their history and tell me how many countries that they conquered. None. Divide and rule. They go there, they diplomatically burn you, and then their so-called chief of witch, Ezamosuha, after Queen Elizabeth died. And they expect some people like us to say we are sorry. No. My mother wasn't 96 when she died. So 96 is a grace. God just kept him here to take the punishment and show us. What we don't learn is that God was trying to show us the evil that these people are. The evil. The son is Charles. According to them, he's not going to be the king. He's getting a job at 70-something. He never worked in his life. So the job, his first employment is after 70 years. Are these people, are they human beings? Look at the man when he came to Nigeria. Look at the way he buttoned the shirt. I don't know if I still have that video. I'll bring it out. He wasn't even taught as my grandchild, my 3-year, 4-year-old grandchild today knows how to button his shirt, knows how to lace his shoe. He will come and show me, oh, daddy, grandpa, I know how to tie my shoe. Yes, because they start teaching them. That Charles there, where you see, he never touched anything in his life, just like his mother. And I don't even know if his mother touched him anyway. He couldn't button his shirt well. A whole monarch came to Nigeria and unbuttoned, the way you button your shirt, you put in the wrong place. These are things you do as a child. They teach you that. That's the first thing you learn. Because he doesn't know at 60 or 70-something years old, he couldn't button his shirt. He's now becoming the king of the same Ndamosu. None of them will ever open their mouth and say, I am sorry for what we did. Slavery was there from your grandfather. You started inheriting it, because what they do, they inherit. This one, the woman has died. Now the son has inherited. The man will soon die. Maybe his own child will inherit. They stay there. That's why they want to kill the young one that decided to get out of there and go and get a wife somewhere. Because he wants to be a human being. He wants to live like normal people. He wants to see the ups and downs of life. Not when you were born, they tell you when to eat. They tell you how to, they lace your shoe for you. They dress you up in the morning. You're not supposed to do certain things because it's not royal. Royal person doesn't do this. You are not living in the real world. And that idiot dies and somebody expects us to go there and say no. And to turn it all around, our own brother, P2B, is the one that is conniving with these people. They are using him. They are trying to create another stooge, and it is happening. I see it's slave in the making. Because he's not going to change. I don't know, there's something happening, he's running. Let me speak it in English. The toad, it doesn't run in the afternoon. They only move at night. Anytime it jumps out in the afternoon, check, there's something pursuing it. There is something out there that is pursuing it. So I'm not going to leave this alone. So people that call me say, no. That's an job. When you do bad thing and nobody says it on your face, it becomes a tradition. Because this man, don't go and connive with the people. I was there. I saw these children that had this kwashoko because of these same British people. They created it, and then our people died, and then somebody's going to them to stay with them. I have a call. Caller, good morning. Even though I have not opened the line, but let me take your call. Caller on straight line, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good morning from here, Wachineke. My name is still your humble servant, Mazi Iyke. I bring in by this time. I commend every Biafran wherever they are. They care what concentrating and guiding every one of us. I pray. And may all regard again goes to Nnamdi, Kanu, the man who made us what we are today. But if not God of Kings, I couldn't know what could have been happening in Biafra land. Maybe that these people have crushed every one of us. But he is the man that made us and know our right and we stand firm. God Almighty, And all regard goes again to Mazi Iyke, the head of the Directorate of State, a man that has been piloting this affair since 18th of June, that we have not even seen our leader Nnamdi Kanu speak with us one-on-one. The great man. And up till now, no matter all the challenges, he still stands firm. Say may God keep on guiding and protecting him, and all the members of GOS, may God keep on guiding them and protecting them. And all the genuine Biafrans, wherever they are, we should keep on and keeping on, no going back. Have passed a bridge of not even of thinking of moving an inch, because what our enemy is, what they are planning for us is not an easy thing. But we have showed them that God Almighty have used His hand, and He took this powerful nation in His own hands, which no person or no man can touch it. So my contribution today, Mazi Iyke, is just to pass an information what is happening in our own side. So for us to see what the so-called gender we have there, how they are terrorizing our area since over a week now. So do you know that the only road that I can say, the only manageable road from Nsukka to Enugu, they call it Opi Nsukka, it's Ugogo Road. That is what they call it in our side. A road from Opi Junction to that you can bus to Enugu town. And this only manageable road that you can see in our Nsukka from Nsukka to Enugu. That is the only manageable road. So, and now, since Sunday, as I'm speaking with you, the so-called Fulani people, they have been terrorizing people heavily on that road. On Sunday, they kidnapped no less than 5 people on that road. Around 6:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. And another one happened there on Wednesday. Another one still happened there. The first one happened, let me say, not up to 5 posts from the place that the second one happened on Wednesday. On Thursday, around 6:30 p.m. again, they still come out. They still block another road beside a place that a peace master is building a Madukai University at that road. They still block road on that particular area in broad daylight. Only this week they have terrorizing that road for more than 4 times, because they see that is the only manageable road that our people are now following, and they just come and turn it into a cardinal road, so that our people will not even be traveling any longer. That is number one. And not only that, the most funny part of it that you want to reach to the world is this: that the so-called zoo security agency, police, and everything. This is the correct and the authentic information. They are giving, after the investigation that we did, they are now saying that when those people, they have confirmed it that it's real Fulani people. But when those people, Fulani people, want to do that operation, they are going to contact them on phone, and they say that all of them should leave the road for their life. This thing I'm saying is, that is the pure truth, what is happening, and information that you get from that place on Wednesday, which is Friday. Because we start questioning what is happening. Does it mean that they don't want our people to be flowing this road any longer? And what is happening? And after the investigation, we start asking, I hope you have many policemen along this road. How did it manage that these people, even soldiers, how did these people manage to be doing this thing continuously, and nothing is being happening? And they're now telling us that this is what they have been passing, and they're running it because of their life. They will just call them on phone that all of you should just vacate this road at this so time and so time. And all of them will just vacate. After they have done the operation and finished, they will left. They will not call them on phone again that people can come out. You can see, wait them. And this is what they will be shouting every day by day. And we are now with the Nsukka people at large, not only in Nsukka, and some travelers is now calling for the head of Umuchineke. But the rest is that what we are telling them, that we are calling for the help of Umuchineke. Do you still remember that a great man who sacrificed everything he had because of us is in DSS dungeon? And this is the reason why that we have been crying since 2012 that these people are going to come into our land. They are going to kill us. They are going to name us and do everything, and no person will speak for us. I used to remember they said no, they know that the essence that they are fearing it because of killing. And I asked the person that we are doing the investigation, doing the interview, Okay, you are saying because of killing. Are they not killing you now? Do you know that again, the so-called chief judge of High Court, Ubula for High Court, the man said that he cannot even come and sit any Ubula for High Court any longer, and also because of the fear of that Fulani people, what is happening in that Ugugu road. And these people are the people that say that they are the one making the law. He's now saying that he can't come there any longer. That what he'll be doing, how he's now sitting since on Monday till now. The man started how the man is now sitting in his court is by zoo sitting. Everyone will just call each other, and that is how they will be just be sitting. Okay, this is how will the accuser now even be? How will you be looking to the accuser to eyeball to even know the one that is true and the one that is not true? And this is how our land has turned into. This is the one happening in our own side. We don't even mention the one that happening on other people's side. And it has the so-called zoo soldiers terrorizing our people. They cannot even carry. If you carry the motorcycle, if you reach where they are, you will stop your motorcycle and carry it by. You carry it and you use your bare foot and pass them before you can even start your motorcycle any longer. Even if you carry, no matter how any load, that's what you must do. If you want to reach that checkpoint, if you are a driver, if you carry, how many people you carry in your car? Once you reach them, you have to stop the vehicle and discharge all your passengers, and you drive only the vehicle and pass them. And this is what will have been happening in our land. And you people cannot even see ordinary the so-called people that have been just killing our people. They will just call your phone and will just move from the room. So that you are not giving them priority. You are not giving them authority for them to make sure that they slaughter our people. Because it's one-on-one business that people are doing. So my people, this one is too much on us.
Thank you.
It's really, really too much on us. Please, we need to do the needful. If anything can happen on that road, Uzugogo Road, they call it from Opi Junction to Enugu Town, and that is the only manageable road that we have in Nsukka as of now. Little manageable road, and they have stopped our people from traveling since Sunday till now. And no one, as I'm speaking now, no one doesn't even know what is going to happen today or what will happen tomorrow. You don't want to I feel your humble servant, Mazi Iyke, and I encourage every one of us. This is the high time that you have to stand up and do the needful. This is the high time. This is the high time because another thing might happen dangerously.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking. Let me start taking calls now. That call came in when I wasn't ready, but 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. Yes, I was talking about the British people that have been killing us, they colonized us, colonization. That's what a comedian said it very properly. He said if British was the body of a human being, they should be the colon, and because that's where they turn everything into shit. That's exactly what they are. That's exactly true description of who they are and what they stand for. So I am talking to the youths of Nigeria who genuinely need a change. You deserve a change. I'm not criticizing you for wanting a change, but you cannot jump from fry pan to fire. No. It's more dangerous in the fire than in frying pan. But even though both of them are the same, the other one is probably there's oil in it, and then the other one is just raw fire. So what you are trying to do is just jumping from fry pan to fire. If you do not discard completely, I am not talking about, this has not included Biafrans because we are already gone people, but I'm telling you guys, you should discard anybody that you've heard his name in the last 60 years. In fact, use your age, because I know that most of you young people are between the ages of 40, 50, even though in our own context in Nigeria, 70 or 70 years old man can be youth. youth leader. And when you look at the youth leader is almost 80 years old. And you wonder. But that's okay. It's just a language. It's not It's not by force. So if you don't discard these people that have kept you in bondage, that has kept you in this perpetual servitude, then you have a problem. You have a very big problem in your hand, because it's very easy to jump. You came out to protest on the NSAS thing, and they slaughtered you. They killed you. The same people that you are going to look for today to become your leader, none of them ever condemned it. None of them had the gut to wake up and say, government, you are wrong. They would never do that. But when it is time to get your vote, they spread a few bags of rice, afodempa, and indomie. And you jump to the ballot box and you vote them back in. Sooner than 1 year from the time they come in, you start crying. And you will cry again for another 4 years, another 8 years. That is precisely what is going to happen this time around. If you do not make any change today, there will be no change tomorrow. Tomorrow will be like today unless there's a change. And when we talk about change, we're not talking about taking an old wine and putting it in a new bottle. No, it remains old inside that new bottle. Discard the old wine. Discard it completely. The structure of the building is collapsing. And you are trying to change the doors and the windows and the roof. You are an idiot. You're not thinking. The roof is already okay. The windows are okay, but the structure, the foundation is rotten, is falling apart. What will an intelligent person do? Get a bulldozer, excavate the entire building, go down the foundation and dig it out. Put a fresh soil there, clean it up, and lay a new foundation. Because these people, the likes of people that are shouting they want to rule Nigeria, they know that the structure is not there. And that if the place is built properly, they will have no position because they have outlived their usefulness. They don't want to realize it. Some are falling. The likes of Tinubu can't even stand erect. I made a comment on Facebook when I saw the way he was struggling with his agbada. He was falling, was holding the agbada. I didn't know whether it was the agbada that he was holding or whatever. And I passed a comment. I said, whoever is dressing this old man, why don't you just have mercy on him? I will not jeans and t-shirt, you and the man, so that the man will be able to know what, at least he will find a hand to hold the rail when he's climbing down the stairs. Because I do that. I never climb down any stairs without holding the rails of man. Because anything can happen to the old man. If there are no rails today, I'll lean towards the wall and support myself with the wall as I'm going up. Now you want to wear agbada. Agbada, man, there's a place I went to, one of my bosses, the people I worked for many years ago. He's a Yoruba guy. He was born in this country. So he was trying to emulate, he was trying to dress like a really traditional Yoruba person. And that day they dressed him in his agbada and everything. And you know what he asked me? He bent over to me and said, how do I use the restroom with this thing? I said, with what? He said, what I'm wearing. I said, do I have to take it off when I get in the bathroom? I said, do whatever you have to do. Anything, any way you think you're comfortable, because I don't know, I don't wear this. So this old man is falling apart and you're putting him on agbada. You are not sorry for the man. You want to kill him earlier. So the next day, the brother, I saw people on Facebook with jeans and shirt. I said, hey, this man, maybe they're reading everything I'm writing. They read it. I didn't make it as a curse. I just made it as a suggestion that if this man cannot even hold himself together, why are you putting him in agbada? All right, caller, good morning. I have a call coming in. Let's take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Brother I Peters, I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear, sir. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir, my brother. Thank you for your wonderful program this morning or this afternoon. Mazi, allow me to appreciate all Jew Biafran worldwide. And also, I take this opportunity to congratulate one of our own, Efe Iwanauna. Efe is now jubilating.
Yes.
I think we have to celebrate her with our Biafrans people. She have now got what she are looking for. She have now what it says document to stay as a citizen, or maybe for 5 or 6 years or more, and I believe they will extend it. Now, if you can hear me, Biafrans are celebrating you. IPOB Worldwide is happy with you. I say continue your wonderful work. We make everything possible to see that you get everything completely. This is just beginning. When IPOB says something, they do it. DOS is in charge, and they're doing wonders. Mazi, allow me to appreciate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the one and the only. I'll be hearing what is going on there. But I believe that God will surely see him through. Whatever is going through, whatever is passing through, sure, God sent him. I will surely come over it. I say his days belong on this earth. Long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency. Long live IPOB. Long live United States of Biafra. Long live DOS, and long live ESN. Mazi, my name is Mazi Madabuchi. Mazi, you have hit the nail on the head this afternoon for your program. We are enjoying your program this afternoon. Mazi, let me say something here. You see, about Peter Obi, before I go to Tinubu, Peter Obi says he wants to change the course of the zoo called Nigeria to become heaven on earth. And I'm asking Peter Obi, how are you going to do this? One of our brother make a comment. He said, Peter Obi, how can you control Alamajiri in the north that don't have nothing to do? How can you control Boko Haram that causing havoc everywhere? How are you going to do about bandits? How are you going to do about Fulani herdsmen? How are you going to do this, Peter Obi? Peter Obi, you are carrying burden that is more heavier than you. You cannot do nothing. It's like Soludo. When Soludo come on board, he say, we have to vote him in, that he will change Anambra State to become a place that people will humiliate, that people will be jubilating. Today, Peter Obi is going to 1.5 years in Anambra as a governor of Anambra State. Tell me, what can you say now that Peter Obi have done? Soludo have done to Anambra? Nothing. What is talking about now is looking for bandits, looking for those that living in bush and this and that. Is it what Peter Obi, is it what Soludo come to do in Anambra? Peter Obi say, if you vote me, give me a time, electricity in Anambra State will be stable. Water will be running in Anambra State. Food will be surplus. This and that. Tell me, what did Soludo have done in Anambra? I say absolutely nothing. Now he's still beating inside bush. He will be doing this thing now. 4 years we will finish. He will say, give me another 4 years. Then I will put it in place. You know, when I come on board, what I meet, like as he's complaining, he says, this Kai man leave empty treasures. There's nothing in the port. There's nothing in the state, in Anambra Post, that this Willie Obiano has spent everything. That he started at crash. He start from fresh. So he have to make everything before he can begin doing something. This is a schools. This is what they do. They always have a schools. And after 4 years now, Soludo will come say, please, Anambrans or Amberians, please help me again to go for another 4 years. This time around, I will make something different. But 4 years now have gone. He never shoot anything for it. But another 4 years now, he will clamoring for it. The same thing we go to Peter Obi. Peter Obi have been telling you that you will change Nigeria to become heaven on earth. How can you do this? Nobody, as you say, my brother, nobody, even angel from heaven can never change Nigeria. Nigeria have to scrabble down, change the structure, let people talk what they want. If you don't do this, nothing will happen in that zoo. That is a zoo. And now, Mazi, there's one thing I want to say here. There's one Fulani man that the video is going viral. This man is a popular man, they know it. He says, Peter Obi, if you vote for Peter Obi, you are voting for Biafra. If you vote for Peter Obi, you want Biafra to go. And people don't know about what this man meant. People may be jubilated that is to know. What this man is saying to Peter Obi, It's the same thing. If P2P entered there, with this thing this man says, is to P2P to kill more Biafrans. To tell this man that I'm not a Biafran, that I'm not die-hard Biafra. He will take this thing that this man says to take kill Biafra more. The same thing they tell Iyke. When this guy tell Iyke that I will make you a vice president, Tambua, that if you show us that you are not with Biafra, if you show us that you are not with IPOB, we will make you vice president. What happened next? Iyke come home. He starts slaughtering people in Obibo. He starts slaughtering our IPOB Biafrans in Obibo so that he will emerge as a vice president. What happened today? Where is Iyke and where is vice president? Our leader says, serve the zoo and come back in shape. That's the way it is. Now, I'm telling our brother P2P, it's not that we're against you, you're our brother. But what we are saying, you cannot do nothing. Even if you emerge as a president of the zoo, you can't do nothing. Believe me, where are you going to start? Is it the economy? Is it the security? Is it the inflation? Where are you going to start? As you say, my brother, this man is an educated man. He have to reason before he say you want to change the zoo. How can you do that? You say you will change the electricity after 5 years, but you have only 4 years to rule. If 4 years finish, if you don't go for second time, what happens next? Are we going to stone you because you make a promise? My brother, please join us in this fight to liberate ourselves. Total freedom, that's what we are looking for. Biafra is what we are looking for. When you get Biafra, there you can contest of president or of minister or of what you want. But in the zoo, say Nigeria, you want to contest. My brother, we're against that. IPOB and Biafrans, we're against that. No matter whatever people talk, we don't support any presidency, we don't support any voting, we don't support nothing. What we want is total freedom. Biafra, Biafra for Biafra, and Biafra we shall get. Mazi, thank you for having me and God bless you. Thank you, my brother.
Bless you too, my brother. And there were. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I keep talking, and I'm not going to stop talking until you listen. All right, caller, good morning on Principal Officer's Line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Your call has been placed on hold. Please wait.
Why would that be placed?
Your call has been placed on hold. Please wait.
I cannot wait. I'm sorry. Call us back when you're ready. Can be place me on hold and call the radio and you place them on hold. So when you're ready to call us back. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. I have a call coming in on Principal Officer's Line. Let's see. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Principal Officer's Line. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Principal Officer's Line for the last time. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Okechukwu Ejikoha, and I'm from Omowa, Olu Province, Biafra land. I'm calling from Aba Province, Biafra land. Dada Peters, I've said it all. Nigeria is dark. The name of Nigeria is darkness. Dada Nnamdi can have said it. Dada Peters Owashe, the meaning of Nigeria, which Britain created, over 200 million people, we are slaves to Britain. Dada Peters, imagine, you are in exile at your age and you are struggling to come back to your life. Dada Peters, no human being on this earth will stop you from coming back here. You shall what Dada Peters, eh? We are not seeing anybody. We get this land back. All our land. To quote Kadema, this God that owned this world gave it to our ancestors and they left it for us. And we will leave this land for our children. And our children will leave it for their own children. P2P, Ozademba, Iyke, all of them. You will see how to catch them. We'll catch them dead. All had to quiet when doors. All had to wash it dead. Side arrogant. We are suffering. Biafrans, if you are not ready to come back, I can't talk a PhD, can't talk a gentleman. No gentleman for jungle. Before they came to Kenya and kidnap our leader, they playing gentle. Before all the barristers here, always go to court to release them.
All right. I don't know what's wrong with that line. Caller, good morning.
The D-Day is coming. That Peters, the D-Day is coming. That okay, press release that IPO opinion. I okay, then I'm the unconditional. I cannot call that and hold on unconditional release. What the dead American, what the Yemen dead. But no, but even world powers, United Nations. Let us see any nonsense. That Peters, let us see any nonsense from any idiot anywhere. Then I think the Excellency chapter 3. There is time for everything. Time for peace and then time for war. Let them give you war. Biafrans, anywhere you are, so the material. I top one on your blood. That ticket is I can be defending. I don't can be defending. Can't get a sign of good. But I salute the people be. I had the option of violence to live in this our land. Said I got power again. That was I pay one. That I put aside in the issue. But aside the major king. Useless. What are we getting? That I put us. What are we getting? We will get looking. Get that. Let us get our back. I have a better living. All this you drop to black and suffer. Build the road, no way. Build company, no way. Match is Sayana Dano. Don't Britain the legal pipe and get army man. Thunder Babu Britain, Thunder Babu Qua. There are dead and the Kanu, they are British citizens. Quit dead and the Kanu will end this world. That I put as the shit talk again. Then the chicken doesn't let the my sense. I have Biafrans.
There were. All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. I keep saying it and I'm never going to stop saying it. I am disappointed in what P2B did, and anybody who is conniving with the British, these people are evil. Some people don't like it when I say that, but you know, the truth is never made to be sweet. The truth is made to be very, very bitter, because the colonization, let us say it's history with something, but still today they have not said they are sorry. They are handing over their power, their ancestral power with all the money that they stole, with all the gold that they stole, with all the diamonds that they stole that is never theirs. They went to artifacts in Africa, they steal things and bring them back to Great Britain. I remember one of the interviews that I saw, somebody was being asked, a white man. He asked him, but one of the things that you stole? He said, no, you cannot, I cannot bring them back. We rather want to share it with them. And the man said, how can you share something that you stole from somebody and the owner found it and you want to share with the person? He said, yeah, you cannot bring the primitive law to modern times. You see, in other words, it was okay to steal in those days, but not okay to steal today. British. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, my big brother Mazi Iyke. I salute you for the good job that you are doing. I say, no, guide and protect you and your family. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our ancestors is with you. Biafrans all over the whole world, I salute you. The principal officers that are working assiduously to make sure that we restore Biafra. Biafra, we must restore. It doesn't matter what any idiot is talking about. Biafra is our last destination. And I salute the DOS and HOD. I salute you all. Thank Chukwuka Biama that Mazi is still alive to exonerate you people from the accusation. That has been my happiness till tomorrow, that Mazi is alive. To tell the whole world that you know nothing about his kidnapping. That is my happiness today for you guys. Continue doing what you are doing until Mazi is being released unconditionally. There is nothing the zoo can do except to release him unconditionally. And they know this. And if they think they want to dear IPOB, we are going to die with them. There is no, their bullet can never stop us. Their kidnapping, their incarceration, their whatever they are doing to Biafrans, destroying our business, burning our market, doing all manner of things, cannot stop us. It cannot stop us. And they know this. Mazi, I remember your brother calling from UK. You see yes, Mazi, you see the man that said Northerners, his fellow Northerners, he's a Fulani man from Sahel. who came to Nigeria and see that Nigeria is a fertile land, and to claim right where he did not have even a slippers, and he's coming to Nigeria to claim right, and whatever in Nigeria belongs to them. These people are not ashamed of themselves. These Fulanis, they are not ashamed of themselves. But we know who is anchoring their boat. It's Britain. The same Britain. We never stop talking about them. It's them. Britain is the number one problem of this world. Britain. And my problem is that they are deceiving America. That is my problem. The problem of this world is Britain. You can take it, you cannot take it, but even everybody knows. Mazi, the man that is saying that they shouldn't vote for Peter Obi, is this man that stole about millions of naira. They took him to court. He made himself like he was sick, put a bandage all over his body, and then they wheeled him to court. Immediately he went to court. I don't know how they do their magamago. He now went to his hotel place and removed everything. The video is there. That is the man. The same one. You remember one video that was going around? The man, they stretched him to court. He tied himself as if he was brutalized. His neck is paining him. And then immediately they released him from court. He went to his hotel room and removed everything and started praying. That is the same man. That is this man that's saying the Christians shouldn't vote for Peter Obi. Can you see the level of hatred? It's not that we don't. Peter Obi know that he's a failure. I know that one that he's a failure. He himself knows. There is no way the Northerners, even without that man saying it, there is no way the whole Northerners can vote for you. This is what their father have told them, that infidel cannot rule over them. You know, my people, you see the handwriting is there. Infidel cannot rule over them. For them, it's a taboo for you as infidel to rule over them. That is why they see you as infidel. Yes, that they are born to rule you. And the oil, all the oil in Bayelsa belongs to them. The oil in Eboma, in Eboma belongs to them. The oil in Niger Delta belongs to them. Because nobody in all these politicians in Biafra land can raise up and tell them, shut up. How did this oil belongs to you? They are their puppet. All these politicians in Biafra land, they are their puppet. And what I'm telling them this afternoon, they are hearing. Their agent is listening to Radio Biafra. If they are not hearing, if they are not listening, their agents are listening. Yeah. We are telling them, making them, these politicians, you run and kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's Igbo politicians, engineered by Fulanis. Oh, go and kidnap him, otherwise you stop your 2023. Igbo politicians, born father by Fulani Janjaweed, because these are not Igbo blood. These are not. You can see the example from Zik. You can see it from Zik. When a born bona fide Igbo man is telling Zik, this is how Igbo bona fide Igbo man, Zik, Zik, one Nigeria. Look at us today. Look at one Nigeria. Look at us. Igbo people have been killed in Nigeria every single day. Igbo people, if they don't kill, their business will be destroyed. They have been killed every day in Nigeria. That is why I'm telling my people. Gone are the days where we be lamenting. Gone are the days where we be lamenting. In two things, come and hear instead of your buffalo will run, then you cut off his tail. You hold one thing. Instead of these politicians that wanna high a big hurdle. One or two things must happen. You know, when we IPOB are telling them that, but if anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, see what we are made of. You know, we are telling them now, with a peaceful way, go there and see kidnapping, go there and leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They think we are joking. Until these politicians. And that we in Biafra land, we come part in mass in Biafra land to make sure that none of you will remain in Biafra land. We are telling you people now, go the way you kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go there and take him out unconditionally. The UN have held the gender way. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they know what we are made of. For the people that are saying that Ebanke, Ishekri, Yoruba, all our brothers and sisters are not Biafra. The example is our sister Eke now. You can see it. because the UN know it's in their data now that these people can Mazi say all of us are Igbo, and it's the truth. It doesn't matter how full I go on, just go on. It's go on that created Niger Delta. Go on. Because they told him, Britain told him, divide them so that we will get access to our brother. If you divide them, their brothers will deny them, and they want to cut off access from the sea. They have the plan, the way they will deal with us. Their plan did not stop there. The example is Adam Kule and Shetima. This one that Bola Ahmed Tinubu pick as his running mate. The man who come up and tell you that Bola Tinubu will